Hey everybody, welcome to Friday Night Live. It's November 23rd and we're back at the day after Thanksgiving. My name is Dionne with the Turquoise Iris, and in just a few moments I'll have Quitta Allen of All Stepped Out on here with me, and we're gearing up for the month of December. Can you believe it? I don't know. What's everybody been up to? Doing some shopping. That's what I've been doing all day. Started yesterday evening when we got home from a family event. Lots of shopping. And guess who's almost done? Guess who's almost done? It's me. Hi. Hi, Annette. You guys, as you pop on, say hello. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I know that you're probably, hi, Raylyn. I know that you are probably, been hanging out with family, I hope, and you're just stuffed and full, and so I hope you guys can just sit back, give us an hour of your time. We actually plan on doing a lot in this hour, so you're not going to want to miss out. We're going to do a Q&A after we talk a little bit of fun stuff, but we are going to do a Q&A, so have your questions ready. Q and I both have a list of questions that we get asked continuously over and over and over and over and over and over. So it's like, hey, let's just answer them all. Let's try to answer all of them that we can. So if you have one, feel free to list it out, and we'll try to go back and answer as many as we can. But before that, I want to go ahead and announce our paint winner from last week. Remember that if you share, you automatically get entered into winning free paint. So I have 2 jars of free DIY paint right here. I have Farm Fresh, and I have Summer Crush, and Miss Andrea Bergenham. These are yours. So Andrea Bergenham, please contact me. Send me a DM and with your address, and I'm going to be sure I get that paint out to you next week. I'm going to go ahead and put these in. Hi, Allison. It's time for FNL, and I'm betting I turned off my Bluetooth, but hang on. Hi, hey you guys. I'm so glad that you're here. This will make it a little bit easier for you guys to hear me. So let me try this. Okay, sorry. You get entered into winning free paint, and all you got to do is share. The weather is gorgeous. Holden was outside playing basketball in the driveway with t-shirt on, and it's really been beautiful. I was out here actually with the door open when I wasn't Christmas shopping. Like I said, I got almost all of it done. So I'm anxious to get Q on here. I haven't talked to her in a few days, so let's see what Miss Q is up to. Hi, sweetie. Thought I better check to see if you were here. You have competition. I know. OU's playing. OU Sooners are playing right now. Oh, and it's a really good game. West Virginia. But we're going to win. We're going to win. All right, there's Q. Let's see what... Like I said, we're going to have Q&A in a moment. And guess what? Hey, gorgeous. Hi, pretty. You look so pretty. You can't hear.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I got you. Drying a canvas so we can paint.
You're drying a canvas. That's a pretty blue you've got back there on it.
Well, it should be this. Hey, Sailor.
That's Hey Sailor.
Hey, Sailor. Yeah, can you see it good? You can see it good when I move. I might need to, hold on, let me flip a leg.
Yeah, I can see it perfectly.
Okay. Yeah, it just kind of goes like crazy lights. Hey. Happy belated Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes, happy belated Thanksgiving to all of you guys. I hope that you all ate your favorite dessert, your favorite food, and oh, we have no sound, it says.
But I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I can hear you so good.
I forgot it was Friday.
Hey.
Hey, can anybody hear me now?
Okay. I don't know. Heather says she can't. Let's wait a second. Okay, so can't hear me. Ah! We never have trouble.
Oh, no. Some of them saying they hear us both, but there were like a whole bunch of people saying they couldn't hear us.
Okay. Y'all can hear us now? Okay. I think we're good. Okay, let's start over. Hi, I'm Quitta from All Shout Out. Welcome to the Turquoise Iris Friday Night Live.
Oh, I don't know whether I should put these things back in or not. Let's try it again because people can hear me better when these are in.
Yeah, they can. I can hear you better too.
Can you? Okay.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's
all
really
right.
good.
All right. Well, then we're going to leave them in. And
Okay.
did you have a busy day yesterday or did you get to just kind of chill?
No, I cooked all morning. Cooked all morning and yeah, cooked all morning.
What'd you cook?
I cooked squash dressing, homemade macaroni and cheese.
Yum.
Hold on. Sweet potatoes, gravy, mashed potatoes. I think that was it.
Dang.
Oh, deviled egg.
So you had the kids over?
No. We went to my brother's.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that sounds
Yeah.
good. We
Yeah.
went.
To my... Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, we went to my brother's. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. We're usually pretty good about that. So, if you see somebody giving me the score, there are several people here that are local, and the Sooners are playing, and so
Yes, I know.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know they're playing, right?
I know they're playing. Yes, I know they're playing. Okay, so better now. They wouldn't have to go in and come out. Okay, good. Oh, I see a lot of people on here that I've never seen on here before, which is kind of sweet. So, yeah. Welcome, everybody.
You guys, welcome. We are gearing up for our Friday Night Live party that's in 2 weeks from tonight. It's December 7th. It's here in Oklahoma City. Actually, it's in Moore. But Quitta's coming and a bunch of other people are coming, and we're going to be celebrating by painting, and we're going to do our Friday Night Live from Reclaimed Warehouse there. And everybody's going to be painting. Anybody that wants to be. It's not like everybody has to. Heather Larson wants to know if you're vegetarian.
No. I need to be probably, but I always feel like I need extra iron. So I think I need the meat. So I don't know. I'm not. I could be because I do like all vegetables except for onions is my hate food. Okay.
Oh, love onions.
I like them. Listen to me. I love them grilled down. Okay. So I love that, but I hate raw onions. So I should say raw onion. I just say I'm allergic to them. Because I don't like, that's how much I do not like them. Like that is like that is my hate food of all foods. And I don't care for radishes. But other than that, usually if I don't always dislike the vegetable completely, I can like it in another form.
Yeah.
So say cucumber, not so much. Pickle, love.
There you
know?
Go. Sure.
So
add some salt.
Yeah.
Add some salt.
I mean, really, it's like pickle, so salt and vinegar, yes, and yeah, it's funny, but I think a lot of people are that way. Like, I don't like frozen peas. I like peas out of a can, like Le Sueur peas or something, because they're French, you know.
Of course, they're French.
Le Sueur. I had a dream, you guys. I had a dream that I started taking French lessons so I could go to the French culinary school, which I do not really cook anymore, which is so funny. So I was all about learning the Frenches.
Okay, so that brings up a question, not the French side, but recipes and like foods and stuff. So everybody, Tell me what your favorite Thanksgiving food is. Tell me what your favorite food Thanksgiving, and the better part is if you want to share that recipe, go ahead and list it out for us. I mean, it's good to share, guys. It's the season for giving. So if you have if you have a favorite recipe of your favorite food, type it out for us. There's a whole bunch of foodies on here watching. And if you have something you hate, go ahead and share it too. Like Q just said she hates her.
Yes. What's your hate food? What's yours, Dionne? What's your food, your hate food? Huh?
Peas. My brother used to pretend that they were boogers and chase me down the street and flip them on me and just creep me out by them. And so who can eat that when you know that it was your brother's, you thought it was your brother?
Boogers.
Yeah. I got the booger phobia. You know what I'm saying? No.
It's so funny. Okay, so if you guys know the link to recipes, like say from your famous chef, one of your favorite chefs, You need to link it. There was one I wanted to try and I didn't do it, but I really think I'm just going to do it anyway. It's Alex Drushelli from the Food Network, and it was her Italian stuffing. And she made this stuffing with pepperoni and mozzarella cheese. Yes. So she was cooking with Guy Fieri and a bunch of the other Mark, I forgot his last name, but they were all cooking together the other day when I was watching. And the Food Network, my favorite time of the year is Thanksgiving. Like, that is my favorite time to watch Food Network. I never get sick of it. The only time I don't really care for some of the Halloween stuff's okay, even though I like Halloween.
Yeah.
But boy, when the Thanksgiving stuff hits, oh, I'm all about it.
Well,
and Bobby, who's your favorite chef?
I don't have a favorite chef. I don't care about any of
You
that.
don't, because you don't cook. Well, Bobby Flay is probably mine.
Hey, I have a dish sitting on the counter ready to go in the oven in the morning, and it's what Patty Presto just said, the sweet potato casserole with the crumbles and stuff on top. And
Yes.
yeah, I just prepared that, and I have to get up really early and drive to Dallas in the morning, and so I'm baking it while I'm getting ready. So I did make that.
Yeah.
Actually,
well, squash dressing is my favorite.
Matt made it. I lied. Did you hear me?
Matt made it.
I said, actually, I
That's
lied.
so funny.
Matt made it. I'm like, honey. Okay. So, yeah, here we have talked about food when we're supposed to be painting.
Mm-hmm.
I announced my paint winner, and then we have a list of questions that we get asked all the time. And so, guys, like I said, if you have your Q&A, if you have a question, I'm thinking, like, how do you ship? Like, the questions that we get asked weekly, we're going to answer them all right here while we're painting. Now, I've got good news and bad news. Here's my bad news first. Not one person has asked me about this armoire or this wardrobe. Not one person has been interested. The good news is we're painting over it tonight.
Woo!
Woo-hoo!
We're painting over it.
We're going to swap.
Well, this canvas was not being questioned either. Sometimes they just need a new something, so we're going with a new something.
That's right. Sometimes.
And whatever you do.
What? Tell me.
I am going to follow your lead, and however you're painting that thing, I'm going to paint this thing.
Well, shoot, yeah. I hope you have some red handy.
I think maybe I do.
Okay.
I'll find some red.
I like that idea. So, you guys, I don't know if you remember the episode where I had no voice and Matt had to come on and speak for me to talk to Q. So that was the episode that we were.
Can we do that again?
You want me to be quiet?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I hope I don't
like
lose my voice. That was miserable to lose my. I mean, it wasn't hurting, but that's miserable not to have a voice. But so this piece right here, I have 5 different colors on it. I used the stamps. I used all kinds of things, and so I've sanded it down just a little bit and got rid of some of the wax that I had finished it off. I love the armoire, and I got a lot of compliments, but I haven't had anybody say, "Hey, sorry, my sister-in-law forgets that I'm on Friday Night Live."
Oh, let me turn my Hey, I'm going to turn my notifications off.
You can do it while we're live?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, I didn't know that. She's taking a little Q break, little hashtag Q break. She's going to turn off those things. So anyway, guys, sometimes we have things that don't sell, right? I mean,
There we go.
It's been months. Okay, you turned them off. Thanks. I'm just going to ignore her for now. Sorry, Shelly.
Okay.
And so, sometimes we have things that don't sell. And frankly, I never even finished the side of it because I wasn't in love with it myself. And it's like,
But I think it's so pretty.
I think it's pretty too, but nobody had any interest in buying it. And so I just thought, this has been months ago. This was back when I lost my voice. What? I don't know how long ago that was, Q, but
maybe 8 weeks, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 months maybe. Probably.
Okay. I don't know. So, Miss McAllister says, "Hey, baby girl."
My mama.
Your mama's
Mama
on.
cooked good last night. She cooked good.
So that's what I'm
belly.
gonna do.
Belly. I had to put on a girdle. I had to hold in my belly.
Oh shoot, you lie, you didn't.
Oh, look, a cranberry salad. Oh, y'all keep putting those recipes up there. I'm going back to read every one of them. Broccoli salad's one of my favorites, but I didn't get a chance to make it either. I like broccoli. But I sound like a vegetarian, don't I? You're frozen.
Q, what's happening?
Are you there?
Can you hear me, honey?
Yeah, you just froze. You freezing and pixelated a little bit.
See, you're doing that too to me. Let me move. Let me get
Oh,
closer. Let me get
okay.
closer.
Yeah. I wonder what you don't have bad weather or anything, right?
Nothing. It's gorgeous.
I know it's been beautiful today. It's been beautiful. I went to the movies today
What'd you
and
see?
I saw Instant Family. I recommend it.
I already saw it.
I recommend it highly.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So
Fantastic.
see,
I
for me
love
right
that
now
movie.
this year, I'm going The Star is Born is my first favorite. And I will go see, I can't wait. I'm going to go see it again. And then I'm determined this weekend to go see Bohemian Rhapsody and probably Robin Hood. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
yes.
cram in all the movies this weekend, and I just kind of wish it was raining and cold so I would have an excuse not to be at the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So
we were going to go see Creed. We were actually going to take the boys to see Creed today, but I ended
yes.
up doing too much shopping. So I haven't even left the house.
Well, I'm extremely tired, and I didn't really do anything today. So
That's
I didn't.
okay.
I didn't do anything.
You need to
I didn't do.
be,
I really didn't do anything today. Maybe I was still in a coma from last night. I'm
uh-huh,
not sure, but.
probably
Yeah,
so.
my brother got a new house. I'm a little jealous of his house, and so stayed over there really late. So maybe that's why I'm tired. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I was just happy because I didn't burn anything. Okay.
Yeah,
And that was good. That's really good. And so I had to make last minute deviled eggs because my brother just didn't get a chance to do that. So I had to make those. And I managed to go to the grocery store when nobody was there. Like, I don't even know how that happened.
that is impressive. I did not have
I
that
know.
such luck. No, ma'am. I did not have that luck.
Okay, so the first question that you want me to ask, tell them the first question that I get all the time.
Yes, please. What do you get asked a lot, Q?
I get, what color is that? What color is that? Well, let me talk about what color that is. All right, so I have ADHD. Surprise, surprise, nobody's really surprised about this. And so my mind never really turns off. And if anybody can relate to this, please let me know that you can relate to ADHD, and I will not be on medication. I have tried that before and I was a zombie. So I feel like that somehow I got blessed really far down the road, long time. I was kind of old when I started painting. And so painting actually helps me with my ADHD. Okay.
Yeah.
So as far as color is concerned, I may start off this with Hey Sailor,
Yeah.
but it may completely turn into something else because I'll mix another color with it. And honestly, you guys, I do mixology. I take colors, I take different paints. I use DIY paint for the most part, but there are some projects such as our painting, sometimes we need acrylics and we need a different type of paint.
Yeah.
So that's my answer to what is that color is mixology. and Dionne does a lot of that too. I mean, she'll take Golden Ticket and add a color to and create a metallic for herself. So yeah. And so, you know, and if anybody's just now jumping on here and you've never been on here and you do not know who we are, this is the beautiful and lovely Dionne Woods from the Turquoise Iris. She's an incredible artist, person, friend, everything. Mama, wife, she's
Thank
it.
you. Thank
So,
you.
and I'm Quitta from All Shaved Out, and I'm a artist in North Texas, and she's in Oklahoma.
And you
And
are
so we
fabulous.
have,
You are fabulous friend and
thank
mama
you.
and person in general and a fabulous artist. So one of the questions that I get most is how do you ship? Because it's really a foreign concept. Guys, this is Hold 57, by the way. And I don't even have a plan. But I know that when I do my wardrobes with the red and the yellow in them, they seem to, well, honestly, they just sell a little bit faster. So I'm going to get started with this while we're talking. But how do I ship? Guys, I've been doing this for 8 years, right?
Yeah.
And for the last 3.5, I have a driver that I found. And he literally will come to my house and pick up a piece of furniture and take it all over the US, wherever he's headed, right?
Yes.
But for years, I shipped on the bus. I loaded it up in a box and went to the bus station, took Q. I took Q. I saw Kawita Allen is watching. Sorry. And I said, I was reading. I took my package downtown and left it, and they loaded it onto the bus. So I did that for many, 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 many years until I found my driver, who I can have continued to use and just kind of built up a relationship with him. And gosh, it just works for both of us. So people will say, too bad I don't live near in Oklahoma City. And I'm like, oh, but I ship. Well, how do you ship? Well, I loaded I loaded in his truck and trailer, and he brings it to you. So it's really pretty simple. If your customer is willing to pay for it. So that's a question I get asked a lot. Your customer has to be willing to pay for it.
Yes. Yeah, and it's not, and shipping is not easy, and I'm not going to pretend like it is.
No.
I'm not going to pretend that it's easy in any way.
No, you're right.
Because sometimes you have weather, sometimes they have vehicle issues that can't be prevented. There could be an accident on the highway that holds them up. I mean,
oh yeah, you're right.
There's just so much, and you can't control it. Once it leaves your space, you can't control any of that. So, shipping is not easy, and you really have to that you can trust. And I have a few. I have several different ones that I use.
I always tell everybody I quit shipping over and over and over because it was so stinking hard. And I mean, who wants to load a piece and go to the bus station, right? Who wants to do that? No one's raising their hand. No one. But you do what you have to do for the sale, right? You do it. You just do it.
I mean, I do a lot of delivery. So mine is both. It depends on where it is. I've driven from Texas to Wisconsin. I've driven to Sheridan, Wyoming with 9 pieces. And that's far. And then
yeah, that's far.
It's very far. Just one way's 24 hours. So very far. That's far. And I've done that. I mean, you just kind of do what you have to do to like you said, just make the sale.
Yep, you will make the sale. How bad do you want it, right?
Yes. How bad do you want that customer to have your piece of furniture?
But I think often someone will say, yeah, but you already know how to do all of that. It's like, man, I had to figure it out, and I had to screw up. Like, I had to make some mistakes big time. Something's broken. So, oh my God, I lost all the money on that. I did not make 1 penny on that sale. Like, I've gone through all of those things, and I will continue to do that. Like, I know without a doubt I will continue to make mistakes because we're still learning as we go, and the business changes. Don't you think, Hugh?
Huh?
Don't you think? I mean, the business is constantly changing. I just said the business is constantly changing, right? Like, it's always changing.
Yes, it's always changing. Like, daily. Like, we just, that it's like certain times of the year shipping rates are higher, and they're higher. It's just harder. And it's just, we don't want y'all to think that, you've got to be completely scared of it, but you do need to be prepared for those uh-oh moments.
And don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, because I remember just crying. Oh my God, I'm never going to do it. I mean, all the saga, the drama. And it's again, how bad do you want it? And so, Q, what colors are you using? Because I don't see any red yet. Are you still using 057?
Yeah, are you on red? I don't even see your red.
What?
Okay, I had words there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I didn't see the red, so I was still kind of working here, but I'm about to head to the red.
No. It's beautiful. I may have to move my camera back over in a minute, but.
Well, I have an idea for this painting, but I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think. Okay, so I have an idea. Okay. So I already know what I want to name this painting, and that's kind of funny because normally I don't know until after I'm like really into it. So what I want to do is take one of your recipes that you guys are talking about here, because we're talking about recipes, our favorite recipe, or just your favorite dish.
Yeah.
And I actually want to find a way to incorporate the recipe within this painting.
Ooh, blueberry. Blueberry something. Come on, ladies.
Maybe we got to put some red in there. So it's like, cranberry sauce. I mean, just there's something that has to be like, I don't know, something symbolic about, family. What is the dark paint? The darkest Hey Sailor on mine.
And this one
is what I put on this first.
And this one that I'm using now is Bohemian Blue.
Yeah, and then I'm about to do a little red at the bottom. And because I'm switching colors so much, and I'm being lazy tonight, I don't want to wash my brushes, okay? Because I'm tired.
Well, I don't ever.
So I'm using chippy brushes, but I normally use my Paint Pixie, okay?
Yeah.
So I use that for my blue, but I'm gonna go ahead with the other colors where I'm using just smaller amounts. I use like chippy brushes I can throw away or use for other projects. Actually, I save all these. Hold on, I'll show you what I do.
And guys,
save your brushes, because look here.
You got sparkles. You got ornaments.
Okay, these are ornaments. Okay, so and I know Dionne, she loves glitter. So if y'all love her, go ahead and send her glitter.
Oh my God! Stop.
I'll send you her address.
No, you won't, young lady.
Look. So I made these with Amber Strong. We made these on one of her lives.
Yep.
So we made cute little ornaments. So don't throw your chippy brushes away, okay?
No, I made garland. And hung them on the wall.
Yeah. I mean, oh my gosh, you can do so much cute stuff.
So guys, this is just the base coat. It looks like a hot mess right now, but gosh, it's got to get ugly. So just bear with me before we get the good stuff. What?
That's exciting. So I've been begging Josie that owns Paint Pixie to make us brushes like these, like artist brushes.
Yeah, me too.
They may have found someone to make them for Paint Pixie.
Did she just say that?
She just said it. She just leaked it.
Oh, wonderful. Awesome, Josie. That'll be fabulous. Hi, Kendall Isles. My niece on here.
That's your assistant.
That's my niece and assistant, Miss Kendall Lyles.
Niece.
Yeah.
Hi, Kendall Lyles. I haven't got to meet her yet.
I know. Okay. The next question I get asked a lot is, how long do I wait to wax? So guys, it totally just depends. It depends if I'm going to have time to, there is no rule. If it's dry, I say go for it. I don't usually get the opportunity to paint and wax in the same day because I don't have that much paint time allotted for one full day. Does that make sense? But for the most part, I end up waxing the next day and then usually buffing the wax the very next day after that. I hope that makes some sort of sense. But what about you, Q? What's the next question you get asked a lot?
I've already forgotten what. I forgot.
You forgot what you get asked?
I get asked so much.
I know.
Oh, I get asked how I say my name. I get that a lot. Oh my gosh, Dionne, I had all these written down.
That's okay. I printed mine out because I was afraid I was afraid I'd forget, so I wrote them and then I printed them, Q, because I was like, I will lose my train of thought.
Do I teach? I get asked every day.
Yeah.
Do I teach classes? Okay, I did have a few classes. I have one class that's still online. But other than that, I do not teach a lot. No.
So you still have one available right now that people can buy?
Yeah, I do. I have one available right now, and I have 4 that I've taught this year that I may or may not, redistribute, put back online.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't teach a whole lot. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I get asked it all the time.
So,
And I know you do too, but you're on YouTube, and I get asked if I have a YouTube channel, and yeah.
well, those are just all things that you don't have to do all right now. You can at some point if you choose to, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Where does my name come from? Oh, that's a good question. My name, from what I understand, is of the Spaniard descent from, say, the 1600s, I think, is
Yeah.
where I've traced it back to. There's 3 in my family, and there's 3 that I know of in my family. So that is where that is actually from. We have a lot of Native American relatives and things like that. I know they were all involved with the, from everybody, migrating and coming this way.
Yeah.
Not a question. Your hair looks amazing. Thank you, Heather Watson. Thank you so much. I made an effort. Yes, and I always get stuff about my hair, pretty much, because it changes daily. I mean, sometimes I can make an effort, and sometimes it just is wild. So yeah, I get a lot of questions about it. Q, if you're doing a dining room table, what is the top coat you use for durability? That's a good question.
I can't see any questions,
Well,
FYI.
okay.
Q, just so you know, if someone asks me something, I can't see
Okay,
any. They've all been turned off. All the comments have been
Okay.
turned off, and I can't see anything.
Okay, well, I will help you if they ask you. Okay, so Dionne is repainting an armoire that has just kind of been in limbo. I'm fixing my hair because it's in limbo. It's doing something with the bangs. They're driving me crazy. Okay, and let's see. I know they're just I just cut them this morning, and they are still too long. I do not know why they grow fast. I have no idea. Okay, so Dionne is repainting her armoire, and I'm trying to emulate hers. Anyway, oh, you thought I was French? No, I just really like French. I like the words. I love the furniture. I like the people. Yeah. So
She thinks she's the Frenchies. She calls it the Frenchies.
I think I was French. I think so. Oui. Dionne, where does your name come from?
I believe I was named after Dionne Warwick.
I love it.
Yeah. I was. It's spelled just like Dionne Warwick. So my mama's on here. We can ask her.
Hey, yeah, Mama. Well, my mother loved my aunts, so I was named after 2 of my beautiful aunts. I do know that much, which I love them very much too. So
that's so. Yeah. That is so special. I love that. Q.
Dionne is painting with Marquis, right? Marquis.
There's Marquis. There's Bohemian Blue. This is Mint Chip, and now I've just grabbed Summer Crush, which is our orange.
Gosh, you're way ahead of me. I'm still on like the red.
Well, I can only do like a little section here, and this is just the base coat. Yeah. Like I'm gonna have to come in with a second top coat that really pulls everything together. This is just me applying the color right now, and then I'll come in and add more, like some softness will come next.
Okay.
Another question that I get asked all the time is, what do you do with the sides of your doors and your drawers, because you're always painting with everything closed? So if you haven't heard me answer this before, I just clean them up when I'm done. And occasionally a door sticks, but some of these pieces are so old that painting the sides of them ends up just causing more sticking or more, it doesn't let it roll very smoothly. But since I treat each piece like a canvas, I want everything flat, smooth, no doors or drawers out or open. And then I just go back and kind of go around it if I need to. I really, I keep saying we can't be OCD about the way that I paint or the way that Q paints.
Oh gosh, that is the word. I'm nowhere near that word, that thing, OCD. No. And I'm using Queen Bee because I don't have any Summer Crush right here. So I'm just gonna blend it a little bit with this Marquis red, and it'll turn orange.
Okay.
So we're gonna make it work.
All right, sweetie. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, so I need a favorite recipe too, because I think I'm gonna incorporate that. I'm gonna do some handwriting, I think, inside the painting.
Okay.
And yeah, so then I'm gonna sell this kind of as a recipe type thing. I don't know. I've got some home decor thing in my head. I don't know. Y'all help me.
Yeah. No, I think I love that idea, Q. So we could call it come
Well, we
together.
gotta get the recipe, right?
Yeah.
You know what I think we should call it?
Oh my God, it could so be a casserole. Like you're putting everything together on that thing. It could be a casserole. Hello.
That's
What?
what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it.
I am cracking up.
And what?
Well, I think it should probably be more dessert because I can't see any comments and this has never happened to
Oh,
me. I have never missed out on the comments, so I just don't know. I apologize if I'm not answering you all.
summer bounty pie. I know. I can't believe your comments are gone. You're already transformed it, Dionne. I love it. Even at this stage.
Thank
Q, is
you.
that an orange? Well, I'm making an orange because I don't have any summer crush here. So I'm kind of making some orange with Queen Bee and Marquee Red, like right in here. So I'm kind of playing with this and blending. I'm blending, people.
Blending, blending. We're a blended family at Thanksgiving sometimes, right? Lots of blending.
Yes, yeah.
Lots
My
of
brother's
blending.
really bad about not introducing us to people that are at his house.
Yeah.
So you're like, you don't know who anybody is. Like they're just all randomly somebody there. Because, he's got a lot of friends and I don't know who they are. And so, yeah.
He just leaves it up to you to introduce yourself, Q.
Yeah, well, I guess so. But, I don't know who these people are. And then they are all like, don't you remember them? And I'm like, no, I don't. And I'm trying and I don't remember. I'm sorry. Don't remember. I want to. I don't.
So, funny story, the other day we were driving through I hope this isn't one of those stories that's one of those where you have to be there to actually think it's funny, but I'm going to assume that y'all are going to think it was funny because I just about tinkled my pants. Like, and Matt, he had his high-pitched giggle because he was laughing so hard, and I thought Holden was going to fall out of the car. So I'm hoping it's as funny, but all right, can y'all see? I want to make sure y'all can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so has anybody ever, I love all the hearts, you guys. Thanks for the hearts and the shares. Like, y'all are fabulous. And so has anybody ever been to a place called Del Taco? We never eat fast food ever, right? Unless it's pizza. But for some reason, I don't even remember. Oh, we left the movies. It was after we saw Instant Family. So we leave and we were driving through and Matt was the only one getting anything at Del Taco. And Holden and I had wanted tropical smoothie. So anyway, when you're kind of hungry and you're tired and all you really want to do is be at home. But he's going through the drive-thru. He doesn't really know what he wants. So he says something like, I think it was like a combo or something. So he orders what he wants. And then he gets on there and he goes, can I also have a taco? And she goes, no, you can't. Who says that? You're in a drive-thru window and you want a taco at Del Taco? Who says no, you can't? Dude, I lost it, Q. I lost it. And Holden cannot sit still and cannot stop laughing. And so Matt has to order it while he's cracking up because he's laughing at how Holden is laughing. And whenever the whole car now has the giggles. And
Yeah.
The fact that Matt has got this high-pitched giggle because he's trying to restrain it. Who says no, you can't? And a taco place. So he's and then what do you say to that? What do you say? Pretty please with sugar on top? I mean, what are you supposed to say, Matt? So he's trying not to laugh and he's like, okay, well, and she was like, you can have this, this, or this, and he's like, but not a taco? Like, And so anyway,
I'm confused.
we were so confused. And it was the kind of laugh where your belly hurt and your face hurt. And it was just funny at him because he just wanted a stinking taco with his whatever it was he's ordering. So we pulled up to the window and it was even worse. Dude, she was oblivious to that she said anything funny. But the three of us are like this, spitting, trying to hold it in. And we're just like trying not to laugh. And she's just looking at, she was just this little bitty teen girl. And she's just looking at us like this. Here you go. Here you go. And Matt tries to explain why we're giggling. He's like, well, we were laughing because you said I couldn't have a taco. Oh my God. It was, it's good when you get to laugh like that. But we pull out of the place. I'm like, who says that you can't have a taco at a taco place? Like, it's hysterical. Somebody talk to that girl. She needs to reword things. God, it was good stuff. And just listening to Matt, like, his high pitch, it was, oh God, he was, because Holden, dad. Oh God, it was good.
Oh my gosh. I mean, what in the world? I mean, she still didn't even get it?
She did not even, she's just looking at us with this blank look like, and Matt goes, well,
y'all.
I'm sorry we're laughing, but you said I couldn't have a taco. And she's just like, here you go. I mean, God, lady. I mean, let's get your manager. I mean, we weren't mad. We just thought it was hysterical because Matt was told, no, you can't have a taco. No. Blah, blah, blah. You cannot. That's good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, that's my funny story. It was funny, but I hope it wasn't one of those that you kind of had to be there, but you kind of did have to be there, Q, but you would have just been dying.
Well, this morning I went to Chick-fil-A for breakfast.
Yeah.
And an egg bagel, right? Just egg, chicken bagel.
Yeah.
There's thousands of people at Chick-fil-A all the time.
Yes, always.
Thousands.
Yes.
Yes. Insanity how many people go to Chick-fil-A. So it's like 10 and I just wanted this little egg sandwich. And they go, we're out of eggs. I'm like, you're out of eggs? Yeah, Egg Beaters, our distributor, is out of eggs. What?
Oh my gosh.
Out of
Something so
eggs.
simple.
But I'm thinking, is it the holiday maybe?
Maybe. But everybody go get their egg bagels for Thanksgiving? No, be prepared, people.
Well, I'm thinking that the distributor, it's probably the holiday that's caused this. I guess it just kind of threw me. I'm
sure
like,
it did.
okay.
And
he goes, well, you just want chicken and a bagel? I'm like, sure.
I guess if that's all I can have.
I mean, because you're not going to go get me an egg and then there's like 8 million people in line at the Chick-fil-A.
Right. Oh, Lordy. So you had a chicken and a bagel for breakfast? Chicken?
I did. I had a chicken and a bagel for breakfast.
Shoot. Chicken.
But yeah, a chicken. I had a chicken.
So this is mint chip, and you know how much I love my mint chip, girl.
I know. I'm trying to see if I have some. I know I do.
You guys, if you're just now popping on, this is just the base coat, and I'm covering up a piece that I did that nobody wanted to buy. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to swallow my pride, and we'll just start over, guys. We'll just start over together, okay? And I'm not going to, let it get to me, because that's a waste of time.
Yeah, because even painters who've painted for a really long time sometimes need to revamp something. Well, that's the whole thing of beauty about painting anyway, because if you change your decor or whatever, we can repaint it for you.
It's just paint. Hello. It's just paint.
Okay, let's look at some comments. Okay. So Pam said, what did Pam say? It's her thing, Pam. Q does it without even realizing sometimes. Uh-oh. What did I do, Pam? Uh-oh. Stop it with the hair. It's in my eyes. So, Pam. Yes, I touch my hair.
We do have one rule on here. We really do have a rule. And sometimes it goes unspoken because most of the people are just so extremely kind and gracious. But we do have a rule that we don't say anything if we can't say anything nice. So it's the golden rule, and we don't hang out here if we can't say nice things.
It's okay. I don't mind. I do mess with my hair, and I probably will not ever stop because sometimes when I'm nervous, I giggle when I'm not supposed to, and I mess with my hair. And if it's in my eyes and bothering me, I also mess with my hair.
That's
So
perfectly
it's just a
fine.
thing.
It's perfectly fine, Queen Allen.
Perfectly fine.
It's perfectly
So,
fine.
but I love you all. Okay. So we're all good. We're all good, everybody. Okay. So we have, okay, Dionne, what other questions do you get asked, sweetie?
The others are, where do you find your furniture? I get that a lot. You guys, thank you for the hearts. I so
That was
appreciate
one
it.
of my questions. Oh, I forgot it. Yes.
I
Where do we
beat you.
find it?
I beat you.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding you.
Everywhere.
Hey, what color is that, sis?
Mint. I found a
It is
mint chip.
mint. Okay, it looks white from here. You
Yes.
know how light mint looks on with the light shining on it, but
Yeah. If I turn the light down, I think you guys can see the
yeah.
colors a little. Yeah. See, it's a little better. It's a little greener.
And guys,
But
this
I'm
is
just
just the
trying.
base, okay? This is just the base. It's got to get ugly before we get the good stuff. So, FYI. But no, where do I get my furniture? I don't do the Salvation Army much anymore. I've never been a garage sale girl, ever, ever, ever. But I do now finally have some pickers who look for me. I don't enjoy picking. Q loves to pick furniture. I hate it because I'm so afraid I'm going to waste time, and I'd rather somebody else do it for me and then send me pictures. And so, my favorite thrift store, I just started talking to the owners and said, "Hey, this is what I'm looking for. Could you guys help me? And if you're out and about, like this is what I'm looking for." And so, if you develop a relationship with the shops that you are your favorite shops, or even if you're in a say you're in a thrift mall or a antique mall, flea market, and there's a booth there that always has good stuff. Like, your go-to booths, right? You know them. So if you go there and you're looking for certain things and they just try to get to know the owner. Like, get to know who it is.
Yeah, I find mine so everywhere. I've driven over 5 hours before for one way to pick a piece of furniture. Just one piece of furniture.
Matt said hi, Q. You didn't hear him.
Oh, Matt.
He peeked around the corner. He thought you could see him, but you couldn't. And he said hi.
Oh, I couldn't see him.
That's okay.
Yes, I like, one of the things I like about picking my own furniture and going and getting it and all that good stuff, I get to meet the person who's letting that piece of furniture go, because to me, furniture has a history that starts from the moment that first board is cut or planed, or the design is written down on a piece of paper, or however that piece of furniture came about. There's a history.
Yeah.
So as you go look for furniture, sometimes you're lucky enough to find a piece of furniture that might have been in that family this whole entire time.
Yeah.
Like for many, 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 many years, or just sometimes it's been through 6 or 7 generations.
Yeah.
So that's the part that always gets me excited. And then sometimes they look at it like, I don't have space from this. And I've actually had people I've bought from buy the piece back after I've painted it, which is extreme compliment.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an extreme compliment that, they're going to pay me a profit on something that they just sold me.
Right.
So it's just a huge, huge compliment. Like, I have a customer that was so cute. I bought her entire bedroom set. And if I would have painted it more of a color that would have matched her room, I think she would have bought that bedroom set back. But she ended up buying another beautiful, stunning dresser from another set that I had bought. So it's so cute because I met her, and then I get to still paint for her, even though she wasn't my client. I was actually picking. So
Awesome.
I like that stuff. I like to hear history, or if I find a note or anything. So what is the most interesting thing you found in a piece of furniture, you guys, if you guys are painters? Now, not everybody's a painter. What have you found?
The biggest bra I have ever seen in my entire life.
Yes. Sometimes we don't want to find those. I found $300 last week in one.
What? Q, that's people want to find those things and never do. I've never found money. Nothing.
I found gold. I found a metal like a medal from like the military. I found that. I found wedding pictures.
Oh,
Um,
I
lots
find
of
lots of obituaries.
Viagra.
Huh? Okay. All right.
I was like, listen, I was doing a custom order, right? This is custom paint job when I did custom work.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened the drawer and I shut the drawer and I left it. I didn't say a word, painted it, took it back to the customer, never opened the drawer again.
It was a custom. That is
Yeah, it
awesome.
was a custom. And that was like probably one of my last customs I've done. I do very few, like a few and far between, but it's so funny. Photos, jewelry, baby pictures, clothes.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
lots of
I
pictures.
found a shoe in a dresser drawer. I'm confused about that.
You know, that is odd. I get a lot of doilies, like tablecloths and doilies, like in the buffets where someone was selling it and they just forgot to clean it out. But
Yes.
mm,
It's so funny. I love that though. I love it. Now, some things I don't want to find.
that's what I mean. I didn't need to see that bra. I did not need to see that. No,
They're hefty. Like the lace is hefty and it looks painful.
it looks like painful, and it also, I'm assuming, had not been worn in years, just because
Oh no.
it was such an old style that I thought, oh
Yes.
my, you know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, I don't think this is a
Yes,
modern
it
day
did.
bra, if you know what I'm saying. It didn't have no underwire.
Yeah. No, it had those seams across it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so somebody found ashes. Somebody's ashes.
No.
Oh. Uh-oh, somebody found a nudie picture.
Oh no. No, see, I've never found what?
Howdy. Somebody's saying howdy. Who's saying howdy? Robert saying howdy. A leather from 1904. Oh my gosh, I found like a pack of letters. They were just love letters. And oh my God, that was one of my favorite things I found.
Oh my
I
gosh.
found so much because I've gone through so much furniture. It's so funny. So funny. I love that though.
Yeah.
What else what else do we get asked all the time? Ask me some questions. Ask us some questions, not just me. Ask her too. Oh, this is pretty. Look at this hair. Look what happened.
Yeah, you
Are
gotta.
you looking at me?
Yeah, I see you, sis. That is pretty.
I'm sorry, y'all. I just didn't cut my bangs short enough. They're driving me crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop. Okay. Oh, found nylons. Those are so pretty, nylons. Okay,
Oh
do you try
yeah.
to return those last time? Yes, I found keys in an armoire that I bought last week, and I actually contacted the lady, and she was so grateful. And so I had mailed those keys back.
Oh, I'm
Do I have a
sure.
maximum that we pay for a piece of furniture, or you just go for what you love? Okay. Let's go back in time. Okay. Back in time when I first started my business, um, I did not pay very much for furniture. Um, I couldn't actually. So, it really, you guys, it depends on your budget, I think,
Oh, for sure.
you know?
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. So it depends on your budget. I can't really answer that question
I
as
don't
far
know
as
how to
like what I
answer that
pay. And
either, because if I love it, I will pay more for it. I mean, if I know if I know I can sell it, I mean, it just depends. You know what I mean? Because
it
when you
does.
it just totally depends, and on each piece. I have a really hard time answering that question as well, because um I used to, like, years ago I set a limit at $100. I would never ever pay anything over $100. But um you just don't have that flexibility like we used to. It doesn't seem like it. And then if I love something, I'm going to pay whatever I need to just to get it, because, um, I think your standards get a little bit higher too. I know mine have. I've gotten a lot more picky over the years. Wouldn't you say, Q?
Yeah, I think there's certain things that I've fallen in love with painting more.
Yeah.
Though, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the top selling piece of furniture that sells in my area? Well, to be honest, I'm gonna just be flat out honest. I don't sell a lot in my actual hometown area. I sell nationwide.
I don't sell in my
So I
area ever. I ship all
yeah.
over the states, but not in Oklahoma.
Right. I don't sell a lot in my area. I mean, I do in the Dallas, I say my area. Okay. You guys, I'm about an hour and a half from the Dallas Metroplex. So that's a lot of people. So I do sell in that area. They do order from me from there. And that's where I will deliver there. If you order from me and you live in that area, I deliver there. But yeah. We are just all concentrating on this painting,
Oh,
aren't
I
we?
know. I am. I'm like, it's kind of been fun. I haven't painted in several days, so it's just kind of been fun.
Well, I didn't do any, like I did not work today and I did not work yesterday and
Good job, girl.
yeah, so I didn't do any of that. I'm trying to make it look like yours, but it's just not happening.
No worries, sis.
Do you have kissing booth or is that marquee?
It's marquee right here, but I've mixed it with that, the bohemian blue. So of course it looks like it's turning a little bit of fuchsia, but it's not.
Yeah, it does look like that. So we're gonna just take a little bohemian blue.
So, do they have any more questions? Because I don't see any. But have we named your painting from a recipe? You wanted to do that, didn't you?
I don't think so. Oh, there's a lot of questions. Hold on.
Oh.
Is there a top selling color combination?
I sell a lot of bohemian blue mixed with apothecary or farm fresh, and usually it inevitably sorry, my little pretty thing came out of my head.
You look like you're gonna go to a sock hop, by the way. I was gonna tell you how pretty you look tonight. You look so cute.
Thank you. I'd like to go to a sock hop. I could do that.
I know.
That'd be fun.
I'm sorry. How do you get the word out about your pieces outside of your area? Facebook or Etsy? Okay, Renee, I'm going to answer this question because Dionne and I have been in business for a little while and it took a really long time to grow. So what we do is not overnight. You have to just continually use your marketing tools such as social media. In my opinion. Don't you agree, Dionne?
100%. I'm going on my 9th year of opening an Etsy store, and if you do Etsy alone, you're going to be really slow going. So when you have all of these platforms, like there was no Instagram, there was no Twitter, all we had was Facebook, and 9 years ago we had Facebook. So if you're not using your free platforms, you're wasting it because it's there for you. It's there for you to take. There was no Instagram. So Twitter, Instagram, I did start a blog all those years ago that I have continued to keep up, but there was Pinterest was going, but Pinterest was not being used the way that it is now. They did not have the access to draw. You couldn't pin your link. Like it was totally different than the way it is now. So I definitely would say.
It was kind of a lookbook. Right? Don't you think?
Like a magazine and like rabbit ear or dog ear. Is it called dog ear? Dog ear. Like that's what Pinterest was. So, but now there's so many more things you can do with it. So if you are using Facebook, you also need to be using Instagram and Pinterest. Those are my top 3 social media platforms. Other than Facebook, Pinterest comes second when I look at my analytics for where my traffic comes from. It's always Facebook number 1, but Pinterest is right there behind it. I have like 1.4 million views every month on my Pinterest page.
Congratulations. That's incredible. That's incredible. 1 million people a month look at what you do.
1.4 right now. It's like moving up every week. It's crazy town.
Because you're amazing. I mean, you are like the queen.
Thank you. But it's the number 1 platform. So that's something you need to spend time on to push your furniture, and not only pinning your own items, but like right now you should be pinning gift wrap ideas. You should be pinning holiday decor. And then and start right away next week with New Year's. Start pinning New Year's ideas. Yeah, so there's that.
Okay, and more questions. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of into my painting over here. Okay. All right, so let's see. How does Pinterest help you sell? Well, Pinterest gets you noticed, number one. So make sure that all your photographs are watermarked with your name. That's going to get you noticed. First of all, so then they're going to go be curious. First place they're going to go most likely is Facebook. So keep your Facebook updated. Try to do lives if you can, or if you want to, or you like to. And when Dionne opens up her Creative Connection, if you need a business coach, that's your girl right there.
5 weeks.
5 weeks going to open up those
We're
doors.
open in
and
5 weeks. Yes, ma'am.
Opening up those doors. So if you guys need business advice, she's your girl. So as far as that, it's all about hustle.
It's about traffic,
So,
bringing it for Pinterest. Pinterest, every picture that you pin, you link it back to either your social media platform, whether it be Facebook. Mine is theturquoiseiris.com. And so if someone goes on Pinterest and they type in the word painted furniture, you have that word painted furniture in your description on Pinterest, and it's going to pull you up. So since that's one of the #1 SEO, which is the search engine optimization, those are the words that people are looking for, painted furniture. You want your furniture pulled up. So you got to have that word in your description. And if it links them back to your website or your Facebook or your Instagram or your YouTube, whatever it is you're doing, that's where you need to be. That's what you need to do.
Yep. And you guys, and like this, okay, so right now, because you guys are on here, you guys are on here with us, you got to, like when you're on a live or you see somebody on a live, it's great to give us likes and hearts and stuff, but it helps a business grow on Facebook when you share it. So just keep that in mind when you share like ours, or you do your live, or we share your page, it helps you grow just like it helps us grow. So be sure and do a lot of that. I mean, or make a comment. Commenting helps keep you up in the feed. Facebook sees interaction and they like it. So that's why we like to interact with you guys, because they like us, you like us, and this is how it happens. You know, this is how we
Right. They want you to be
market.
social. They want you to be social.
They do. Social media.
Social. Yeah.
Social media. Yeah. So anyway, that's some stuff. Okay, let's look at more questions. And you guys just be patient with yourselves. Okay, how do you figure out the cost, i.e. paint and supplies? Okay.
Experience.
Go ahead, Dionne, you want to answer that?
Experience. That's how you just live and learn. You just, the more you do it, you know how much paint it's going to take. You know all of that. It's really, really just practicing and the experience that comes with. Sorry, I keep moving my camera, you guys, but I'm working on such a big section that I want to make sure you can see what I'm actually working on. And I don't want to be painting and you not be able to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, yeah, it's experience, and we pay different things for different supplies, and you spend different hours on different projects. So for me, I used to calculate like the hours that I worked on something, and that doesn't necessarily work for me anymore. So because I'm so back and forth between prep time on 6 or 7 other pieces or dry times in between. So there's just not a way for me to clock the hours. So I just do it from like how much my piece cost, and the work that I put into it in my own head. I mean, it's so hard to answer. You guys, I want to say too, you gotta do the work, then you gotta get the experience, then you've got to learn lessons, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I think that we can't tell you everything because we don't know everything.
No, and it's different for everybody.
But it is, because you could be in a place that everybody loves white, okay? People don't, I can honestly say this, people do not come to our pages to paint white, though we can paint it. We are more, Dionne and I think, have more of a eclectic, bohemian, rustic style. That's probably why we paint so well together.
Yeah.
And we understand, like mentally, we understand how one another paints. And, I mean, somebody can ask me, can you please paint this all one color? Yes, I can. And I will. But I prefer to paint with my art heart all the way. Like, I want to give you all of my heart and soul when I'm painting a piece, because like that history that means so much to me about a piece of furniture,
Yeah.
it's still going to have it's going to have a new history. It gets to go into somebody's home where there's life it's being used, it's being admired, it's being loved, and it just it was a living thing, you guys. It was wood, it's a tree. That trees, we need them.
Yeah.
It's like a house you don't live in. You gotta live in the house so the house can breathe. So that's kind of how I look at furniture, and I don't really, it's hard to put a price on it.
Sure thing, Sissy. I agree. It's hard to put a price on it. But I would say just experience is my best answer for that.
Okay.
How many times have I lost money? How many times? It happens.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I know let's see. Let's go down. I'm going to try to find more questions. Yeah, there's no answer for quick success. I don't believe in quick success. I think you have to earn your keep. And I think that you have to grow daily. So you got to just keep growing. Don't be frustrated.
And that's the
We are
benefit.
sometimes. We cry.
Yeah. I cry.
Sometimes we cry. Yes. Oh, somebody said our furniture is art too. Thank you. That's what we want. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see.
That's why I love these armoires. That's why I do these wardrobes the way that I do, guys, because it's like the biggest canvas I could ever be working on, right? I'm never going to do a canvas that's 6 feet tall. Like, it's hard for me to even fathom that I would do that. But I got this, and then it's got two sides.
I'll do it.
Yeah, and so I have a huge canvas to do. So guys, if you are just popping on here, this is a piece that I did several months ago. It was a Friday night live, if you recall, where Matt was on here with me using I had no voice, so he was speaking for me, and he did such a great job. But this piece was loved so much but not purchased, and I thought, you know what, I'm not personally so in love with it, and it's just time to update it. So that's what I'm doing. This was just the base coat, the undercoat of some layers that I wanted to add to this and kind of do over the prairie gray, because I can't do gray. Like, I just can't do it. It just doesn't work with my existence, with who I am. And so we're adding a bunch of color, but again, this is just the base. So you can look forward to this in the next week, seeing this finished. And so Q was just working on a canvas that she also said didn't go over as well as she had hoped the first time. So she's adding a new look to it and using the same colors as well. So if someone wants to buy the wardrobe and then buy the painting to put above their bed, we have hooked you up. We have hooked you up for your new bedroom. Woohoo! So guys,
well, and I have.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We will be here 2 weeks at Reclaim Warehouse 2 weeks from today. And we're still selling tickets at theturquoiseiris.com. You guys, we have a group of women that are coming. We're going to put our aprons on. You guys can all play with DIY paint. We're going to have so much fun. We're going to have music. We're going to have food. And we're just going to kind of get to know each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, I never do a girls' night. I never do anything like that. And so we're going to do a girls' night. And Q has hooked you up with aprons. I've got your Friday Night Live shirt coming that are being custom made for us from Lori Brittingham. And it has a splat of paint, and it says Friday Night Live with all shoved out in the turquoise iris. And then we'll go live. So not this coming Friday, a week from today, but 2 weeks from you guys. Show up, be here at 8:30, same time, same place, and we want you guys to partake in all of our celebration. We're going to have a birthday cake. It's going to be a lot of fun because we've been doing this now every Friday. Q's only missed a few, and I have not missed one. And we are going to go live from Reclaim Warehouse. It's a fabulous shop in Moore, Oklahoma, and we're going to hang out. So again, if you want to grab your ticket, guys, grab one at theturquoiseiris.com. And I believe my little pretty scarf has fallen out.
It's had it. It's out. You're out. Yeah, I did paint gray. I was going to talk about that. So I painted something gray. It seems like when I paint gray, I might be more in a somber mood, I suppose.
Sure.
And it's almost obvious because when I paint gray, my artist friends actually will message me and ask me if I'm okay, which is so sweet to me. Oh my God, I love that. Which is so sweet to me because they know me well enough as an artist emotionally, that they know that there's something that
What-
is maybe bothering me, not in a bad way necessarily. But I'm probably going through something emotionally. But I have a beautiful buffet that I did in grays, and
Yes, you
people
did.
think that it's lavender, but it's really all grays. And I love that piece, and it's still waiting for a home. I'm not trying to sell it. I'm just saying I'm not repainting it. You know, like sometimes we repaint them.
Yeah.
But that one, I was going through a lot at the moment, and it's such an emotional piece for me. That is so cute, sweetie. It's such an emotional piece for me. And I know that that sounds kind of crazy because people say, how's your business? And I'm like, I am obsessed with what I do.
Right. Obsessed. People say
Like,
like,
I would,
why do you work so much? And it's like, because part of it's really not work. Like, I know I work 7 days a week, but
yeah.
how do you call that work when I'm painting? Like, I'm not like, you know what's work? Work is like pumping iron and like sweating and like,
But
I
we do
think,
that.
well, we
But
do
we
that.
do that.
We do that. But right now it's more like, yeah, I say I'm working, but half, I mean, this, what we're doing right now, this is not work, but technically we're working, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't, I mean, I'm hanging out with you guys and stuff. So this is just hideous. I need to get this off my head.
It's actually cute. But anyway, y'all are so cute.
I can see
Well,
no comments. I
they
haven't
think
seen,
you look. I know, and you know what, y'all? My painting it's coming along. It's not exactly where I want it yet, but it's getting there.
it's looking
It looks like
fabulous.
a bunch of patchy something going
Well,
on. But yeah.
that's what my armoire
See, it
looks
looks.
like right now.
Yeah, it's like this is the not so pretty, almost pretty. Yeah. How do you guys ship your furniture? It's super expensive. Sometimes it is super expensive, but Dionne and I are lucky enough that we live in the center of the United States.
Yep. It's
So
not as
our
bad,
stuff's not.
but we do, like we talked about that earlier too, guys, about shipping and how hard it's been and how hard it can be. And now I look like a puppy dog.
Yeah.
But it's worth it most of the time. It's worth it most of the time.
Yes, it is. So you know what? I have to say that I worked in corporate America before this, Dionne. You worked in retail,
Yep.
you know, and we did some stay-at-home mommy stuff. And, you know, I was a photographer for 19 years while I was in corporate America too. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, you could have been like the best hippie child ever. I think that should be that's our costumes next year.
Yeah.
I think we
I
should
have
either
the
be
bells. You know, I got them
I
bell
think I'm gonna
bottoms.
be. I think I'm gonna be an Indian. So I'm gonna be a little Indian girl, and you can be the hippie chick. Okay? I'm already planning it.
You got it.
Planning it.
Peace, my home slice.
Yeah, I fell into this world of painting by accident. I did. I really didn't know I was creative, because I can't sew a button on
Oh,
for anything.
I tried
Yeah,
everything. I sewed.
and
I've
I'm
sewed tablecloths, curtains, pillow. I have sewed. I have created canvases and wrapped fabric around them because I thought there's no way I know how to paint. I can't paint. So let's put pretty fabric around it and sell it. And I sold a ton of those things, but that's still not where my heart was. But I don't feel like I fell upon it. I feel like I was digging and scraping and scratching to find this business.
yeah. Well, I mean, I was in when you're in corporate sales, I mean, it's thank you for the job. I mean, it's like, yes, that's great. You gave me a job. But there was no passion to it. It was like I was just there. And this is so good for me because I am all over the place. I'm not organized in any way.
She's really not. Like she's really
No.
not.
No, I'm not.
I'm just
You know,
teasing
people, oh, I
you.
get another question. I bet your house is filled with all your beautiful furniture. No, it's not actually. Actually, I need to put furniture in my home,
You need
and I
some
don't have
pieces.
any there.
I haven't
Like,
been
I
to your
do
house,
need to.
but I didn't know that, but you said to me before, see, she has stuff, at least you keep some stuff. And I have kept a couple pieces, but even you've been to my house, I don't have it everywhere. The ones I have everywhere are for sale. I've kept one piece.
Well,
One.
and I've let go of people ask me all the time, like, how do you let go of some of that stuff? Like, right now, I have a beautiful armoire that I just painted. And I'm telling you right now, it's really hard for me not to take it home. And
Well,
I
take it
never
home.
really,
Take
I
it
never
home.
really want to take them home, you know? So it's like, I don't know what that is. It's like, I just want somebody else to squeal and be happy about it. It's
Well,
really how it feels.
it comes down to this. We paint because we like to sell it. We like to find a buyer that loves it as much as we do. That's part of the fun. And
want my
I know
babies.
that this is scarf lesson. Y'all didn't know this was coming, but this here's scarf lesson
She's
tonight.
working that scarf, and she.
Mhm.
Well, I'll do makeup. Okay.
Oh, good. She has beauty tips too.
Yeah. Oh, I could do a smoky eye if you'd like.
I have kept one piece in my breakfast room, and then other pieces will kind of come and go. But I tell you what, if it sells, it sells. Because I guess in my mind, I'm thinking, unless it's like the most unusual piece that cannot be replicated, in my mind, I'll do it again. But you can never replicate a style or a paint finish. But I'm still thinking, I can do it again. Surely, right?
Yeah, you can. I cannot. Well, it's like Susan just asked me, is it the one that I named? Which, number one, first and foremost, I named every single piece.
No,
of
I think
furniture that
she named it is what she's asking, right? No?
it said no. It said, is that the one that you named and has the wedding dress with it? And yes, that is my wedding dress. That's my wedding dress.
You're
And
so cute. I didn't know that.
Yes, it's my wedding dress. And that's my wedding dress, and that is the reason I named it that is because I had a little granny, and she was really my adopted grandmother who lived next door. Her name was Evelyn Lee, and so I named her Evie Lee. That wasn't her name, but her name was Evelyn Lee. So I love her, and so I named that absolutely just that. Yeah, I really want to take it home. Like, I have not wanted to take a piece home in a while, and I've been doing it, what, 5 years? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Dionne has got this scarf going on.
Well, you know what? I got this scarf at Spruce Cooperative in Edmond where I have my paint. And they had just had some fabulous stuff. But I knew I was going to want to wear this red scarf every day. And I know I will. And see, I'm just showing you all the ways to wear a scarf. Hello.
Aw, they're so sweet. They said we're amazing and that they love us both. Thank you, Lisa. And then they want me to teach the smoky eye.
Yes. Girl, we're just going to have to get on here and do the hair and the.
We want to do a makeup tutorial next week.
Sure. I love doing makeup.
Okay, so my daughter makes, belated, wish my daughter a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Alyssa!
Yeah. Birthday, Alyssa. She's not feeling very good today. I think she might have, Dionne.
You know that the thumbnail's going to stop right here. You know the thumbnail's going to stop right here, and I'm going to be going.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They want me to do the smoky eye. They keep saying it. Yeah, and so my daughter is teasing me a little bit because, I'm going to admit it. I had Botox about 3 weeks ago on my forehead.
But you still haven't showed us your forehead. You keep pulling your bangs down.
Okay, so here's my forehead. All right, I'm going to show it right now. So here's my forehead, and I want to show you something funny because my daughter, look at that beautiful forehead. Yeah. But my eyebrows do something funny that they didn't do before because none of this moves, y'all. So when I'm trying to make an ugly face, like I'm trying to furrow my brow right here, okay? Y'all, nothing. I got nothing. But boy, when I raise these eyebrows up, and yes, I wear bangs, but this bothered me, this deep line that was right here. I love Botox.
So
highly recommend it.
How long is that going to last? This whole
for me, it lasts about 9 months. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and yes, like maybe 6 or 7 years ago, I had it.
I got you.
And I decided to treat myself for an early birthday because it takes a couple of weeks to kind of get all of the poison in your head. And so it basically paralyzes this, which is awesome. You can actually do it if you have if you have profuse sweating. So say a woman that's just how they are. You can actually use Botox to actually help that, or migraines. So, and it's amazing.
But you said poison and then you said paralyze.
Yes, Botox is a poison that paralyzes your lines. But I really would like to do this, but I'm scared. Like, do some little things here, but I'm scared. So I won't be doing that. But anyway.
Okay, good.
They said I'm crazy. I'm not crazy.
Yes,
Maybe
you
a
are.
little.
You are a little bit crazy, girl. You are a little bit crazy.
I don't think my mama really, like, it's so funny because Alyssa, she thought that I had my eyebrows done and that they did something funny to them because they've never looked like this before. But that's not what happened. Because I don't really like say, hey, I went and got Botox. I just wait until they notice. And then I'm like, nothing, my eyebrows are fine. I have a pretty forehead. My eyebrows are all weird when I try, because I'm trying to be expressive and I can't. So
you're
funny.
still being expressive, dearie. You're still being expressive. Don't you worry.
All right, I got to name my painting after a recipe because I'm going to find the recipe and put it on my painting. So I'm going to go through the comments. So you guys start comment your favorite recipes.
Favorite recipes for Q's painting, and she's going to title it that, make it Thanksgiving surrounded family gathering, and I'm going to have to keep working on this throughout the week, you guys. Thank you for joining us. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up in the next few weeks. If you have any questions, email either one of us, message either one of us. Q, you need to go home. I'm going to go in. I'm going to watch the rest of the OU game. I have no idea what the OU game is because I can't see one comment. I haven't been able to see one comment, so I deeply apologize for not answering you. But hopefully the Q&A was helpful to some of you, and hopefully you will share this. If you don't have a chance to watch it right now, you know that if you share it and put it on your page, it's easier for you to find and go back. Tomorrow morning, I always do a share your post on my page. So you're welcome to come on my page tomorrow morning around 8:30 and share your project. So the rest of us can be inspired by your genius work. And I guess that's all I've got, Q.
I know. I don't. I'm trying to think if I've got anything else.
I think after
I've got it. Thank you so much, and I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for everybody that follows us and is our customer and friend. So I'm thankful.
So I wrote, speaking of thankful, every year I write the boys and Matt a thankful letter.
You're
tell
so
them,
sweet.
I tell them, you know, dear Elijah, dear Holden, and I go around and I give them their letters every year. So Elijah sees me coming. He's like, I ain't reading it. Because he's so sensitive that he knows that, like, if there's a tear in my eye or I'm saying something sweet, like he fakes it. He doesn't want anybody to know, right? But no, Mom. And he's almost rude about it because he's like, no, Mom, like no emotions, Mom. But I'm like,
I don't want to feel anything.
No, I don't want to feel it, Mom. So he sits on the couch and I see him sitting over there and I get like real close and I like slide the letter over to him on the couch and he turns around and looks at me and he's like, no, take it back, Mom. I'm like, and I'm running away from it like he has to pick it up later, right? So I did. Like 2 hours later, he walked over and picked it up and took it to his bedroom. But anyway, that's a tradition that I always do for the boys and for Matt. And so I teased Matt. Then I'm like, honey, year after year, I've given you a thank you letter. And where is my thank you letter? I'm thankful for you. You know, of course, I'm totally joking. We have a very playful relationship. But
yes,
he's like, it's too much pressure. Every Thanksgiving, it's too much pressure.
Oh, we should have asked everybody what their favorite Thanksgiving tradition was. Dang it. Dang it. Y'all go ahead and say that. What is your favorite? Yes, we can still do it.
That's one of my favorites, but that's kind of just something I do. Another one for me would be...
I think everybody should do that maybe. I love that.
It kind of goes with the same thing. When the boys were younger and they would have a birthday, I would make them pick one person in their family to give a gift to on their birthday. So like Elijah would turn 5 and I'd say, okay, who do you want to give a gift to? And he would give one to Nana because he's thankful she's celebrating his birthday. So I was trying to teach the boys to give a gift to somebody else on their own birthday, right? And say, thank you for celebrating with me. But as they've gotten older, they're not into it, you know? It's faded by the wayside.
They're not into it.
No, they're not into it, but maybe it'll pick up later, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe so. That is so cute. You do this sweet. You're a very sweet mama.
Thank you.
You are.
Thank you. And do you know whose present I have yet to buy, but I've been searching and shopping online for?
Who's that?
You.
No,
birthday coming up. You have a
No,
birthday.
you don't have to buy me any presents.
Oh, I want to. I love buying presents, and I'm buying something for you. But you're on my Christmas list, and your birthday coming up, girl. You're on it.
No, with the pressure.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
No.
hand deliver it to you, girl. You just better wait. I'm bringing it to you.
I'm gonna hide out on that birthday.
No, you're not. I'm gonna find you. All right, you
Oh my
guys, get
goodness.
out of here. You guys go have an awesome weekend. I appreciate you all. List what you're thankful for. We love sitting back and reading all of these things. I love your feedback and your input, and just I love your camaraderie all day or during this whole live thing that we do every week. So you guys take care, and I appreciate you so much. Q, I love you, and I hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too. Happy belated Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes, you guys.
Bye.
See you later.